directly impact him from a health perspective if he's able to do so?
What he's done so far, coming back from shoulder injury, is amazing. Excuse me, pause my throat here. It's early in the morning here in San Diego. But look, he's had 3 episodes of left shoulder subluxation in the previous month, and he has come back and changed his style of play, and so far has been effective. I said all along, and I believe it to be fact, it is a matter of when he will need left shoulder labor repair surgery, not if. And the hope is he can get to the off season to do something. But so far, imagine a quarterback in season across 10 days changing his throwing motion. Well, that's what Fernando Tatis has done. He kept his top hand on the bat and on the follow through, but still has hit, 5 home runs in that Dodgers series a week ago. He's been amazing so far. Can he keep it up is the question. I mean, this is, besides asking Chip Tebow for change his throwing motion, this literally is putting a throttle on him. It's like asking a college basketball player to play with 3 pounds. You don't play the same way. Yet so far, he's had some success. So kudos to him and the Padres. Hopefully they can keep it going. But I think it's a matter of time before he has the surgery. And hopefully he can get to the off-season before he has it.
Just to clarify, when you say, I think you said shoulder what did you describe the
Shoulder subluxation.
Yes, shoulder. Okay, shoulder subluxation. For layman out there, is that basically your shoulder coming out of socket, or is that something different?
Yes, it is your shoulder shifting out of the proper position in the socket, although transiently. Shoulder dislocation would be it comes out and stays out. Subluxation is it shifts and comes right back in. But it means he has a labral tear, and the GM A.J. Preller has said and admitted that there is a labral tear. He called it slight, but that's like some saying slightly pregnant. It's been symptomatic 3 times in the previous month. And so, look, they're doing a great job. I'm not second-guessing the team. They're pot committed right now. Whether he gets surgery now or later on, he would miss the season to be ready for next season. So they're just trying to play it out.
Okay, and based on your experience having covered and treated issues like these, the danger is, does he make it worse every time it comes out of the socket, or is the injury basically what it is, and the question is just can he play through the pain and adjust his swing accordingly?
Well, there is a risk of making it worse. I'm sure they're following it closely. My best guess is they've told Tatis, we'll keep going. You have to change your style of play. If it happens again, we're going to shut you down because we have you locked up for basically a lifetime contract here. And so that's where this is good news. The Padres and Tatis and his camp are aligned because they're, quote, married to each other for the rest of their lives/careers.
So in general, this would be if he had to have surgery, he's out for the season.
Yes, if he had surgery now, he'd be out for the rest of the season, back for next season. And part of the reason they're able to keep him going is because he has that really long-term contract, right? That they are aligned here. If this were his free agent year, your best bet his agent would step in and say, Fernando, you need to have the surgery because we need to be prepared for next season.
We're talking to Dr. David Chow at Pro Football Doc on Twitter. Also writes it out. Gabe does fantastic work. Okay, let's go into the Laker injury-related issues. Lakers have fallen, I believe, all the way to 5th or 6th in the NBA's Western Conference as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. I'll start with Anthony Davis. What is Anthony Davis's injury issue? Based on what you've seen from him, will he be 100% when the playoffs begin?
I think he'll get there. I mean, there were reports of a calf strain, but it seemed all along it was more Achilles tendonitis, and that's an injury that takes a long time to get better. He's in the process of getting back to full strength. He's playing limited minutes and increasing over time. I think he gets there by the playoffs and before the playoffs, barring a setback. But this is an injury that fans look at and you say, oh my gosh, why does it take so long? But the reality is, with poor blood flow in the Achilles area, etc., and to be careful of setbacks, you have to have a slow ramp up, and that's what the Lakers are doing.
Okay, now LeBron is back, and you wrote about this, and it got a lot of attention. LeBron came out and said, basically, after this high ankle sprain, I don't know if I'll ever get back to being 100% again. And that surprised you that he would say it. The Lakers obviously are getting closer to the postseason. What do you think the odds are that LeBron is back to near 100% by the time that we get to the postseason, starting, I guess, May 20th-ish, so not very far away, 3 weeks from now or so? And what do you think about his comments made so far?
Well, I thought his comments were very unusual, and let me explain. I am not hating on LeBron. I have all the respect in the world for all of his talents and how successful he's been. I mean, he is among the best of all time. But I find that really unusual. In general, first of all, you do return to be essentially 100% after a high ankle. Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley,